So there was news today that Paul Felder has re-entered the USADA testing pool, and that's pretty interesting. That well, not news today. It was over the last few days, but it was brought to my attention again. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, you're back, and it's pretty cool. He was and lightweight. I know he left on a 2-fight losing streak. I believe he lost a split decision to Dan Hooker, and then lost a split decision to RDA. Well, the RDA fight definitely wasn't something that warranted a split decision by any stretch of the imagination. But the Dan Hooker fight certainly, especially with it being over in New Zealand, I can understand why he felt relatively scorned there. But he took that fight on the RDA fight on short notice and did as well as he could have. Just a lot of the holes in the grappling was there, but on the feet he still provided a lot of good answers against Rafael dos Anjos, and I would definitely like to see that fight for him if he had a full camp to train for RDA as opposed to taking it on 3 days notice. And with 3 days notice to cut 21 pounds, it's just, oh my gosh, I'm talking about that. I'll let him get up there. Deny that. Hold on. No, he's gonna have to get up. Okay, cool. But he's a very solid fighter. He's a very solid lightweight. He's fought in welterweight. Obviously, we're currently fighting in the welterweight division with him. I just remember that he was also in this division, so we're rocking with that. Definitely mixes the martial arts well. He's also remembered for getting a TKO win against Charles Oliveira. After that loss for Oliveira is when he ended up going on his pretty crazy win streak, if I'm not mistaken. So finished him with the ground and pound with the elbows. But he did his thing. He had a split decision win over Edson Barboza, and absolutely very good quality fight. It was a rematch. Edson won the first one unanimously. But Paul Felder, he's a stable fighter. He's also been doing a lot of commentary in the UFC, and I enjoy listening to Paul Felder's commentary. He's as honest as you can get. I haven't really necessarily seen anything with regards to a crazy amount of bias. He obviously cares for his teammates like anybody else would, but nothing crazy and excessive. Like when Bobby Green had fought his friend Jared Gordon, he called the headbutt, right? He called the headbutt. It was clear as day for some, but not for everybody. And I remember immediately people going, oh yeah, look at him, he's trying to defend his friend getting knocked out. And then the replay showed he was right. That was a headbutt, and he was visibly annoyed at that entire sequence. So, but I do like listening to his commentary. Good front kick. I do. He's had some pretty good fights. I can't really recall a boring fight from Paul Felder. He's always there to scrap. He's known for. He's had a couple of spinning elbow counters in his career. Very good, deceptively good off the clinch with regards to landing damage. Good crosses. He has a really solid Muay Thai moveset. I've showcased him before on this channel. But Paul Felder, the Irish Dragon Paul Felder, re-entering the USADA pool. I remember there was a whole thing with him and Conor McGregor. Conor saying, you're not really Irish or something along those lines. I forgot what the reason how he ended up getting named the Irish Dragon, but that's a fight that could be potentially booked for him in the future, or one of the older veterans. I don't necessarily remember a lot of the older guys in these divisions, but if he chooses to fight one of them, I'll definitely tune into that bout. There's also a funny clip too of Paul Felder. It's almost like he predicted Makhachev becoming champion, because people were asking, was there anybody that you wouldn't fight? And he immediately said, yeah, there's that motherfucker Islam Makhachev. Yeah, I'm not fighting that guy. Like, I am staying clear away from that guy. And it's always refreshing. There's obviously, like self-belief, right? Self-belief is one thing. I think you can always believe that you can beat anybody. Anybody and everybody can be beat. Nobody's invincible. But there's also knowing that when somebody matches up with you extremely, nice. Like, they match up with you and it's probably not going to be a good night. Come on, stay down. Oh, come on. And I found that funny. He's like, hell no, I'm not fighting that guy. Let's try to actually look for this spinning elbow counter. Let me get in the pocket a little bit closer. Try to throw it for the one time. Uppercut counter. Elbow count. Elbow strike. Let's see. Clinch him up to slow him down. He's got to condition him just a little bit to feel comfortable with exchanging. Okay. We just pick our spots accordingly. But yeah, it's always something I don't like about fighters is when they lie about. Hold on, there we go. When they lie about fighters ducking them. This guy's ducking me. This guy's ducking me. Like I've never been a fan of that. And specifically the fighters that say that when they're the ones who aren't actually trying to fight that opponent. That's always something that kind of bothers me. So honesty is the best way to get a lot of fans on your side for things. We're like, yeah, this guy's probably not gonna lie. If he's gonna say, yeah, this guy probably matches up with me pretty, not too well. It's pretty cool to hear. A lot of other fighters have been pretty open about that stuff. Remember, at least, I actually got to do a showcase for him, and I'm probably making a short one. But Sean Strickland has been kind of relatively honest when I remember against Alex Beretta, he actually freaking, the worst game plan ever. Just, all right, I'm gonna go try to walk down the guy with a monster's left hook, and now they're training together. But hey, he fucking said he was gonna do it. He said he's scared shitless, but he's gonna go and try to do the damn thing. Aljamain Sterling's another guy that generally admits to where he's done wrong or where a fighter can shine really well. It's just a couple of, Khabib Nurmagomedov gives his flowers to his opponents. Obviously, like, during his career, his goal is to smash. But, you can tell by when they train, right? When certain fighters train, like, you have to give a certain degree of respect to your opponent. Because if you don't put maximum effort into your training, then in that sense, you really don't respect your opponent at all. Right? There's got to be some degree of effort, drills, to get the desired result. Stop him there. Okie dokie, just look at my crotch. So it's definitely an appreciated thing, but commentator wise, there's like a certain group. There's Joe Rogan, DC, Bisping, John Anik. I'd like to see DC. Has there been a card with DC, John Anik, and Paul Felder? I definitely would like to see that. Did I rock him? Yeah, I rocked him. I hit his leg. It was the blue one. The blue indicator. Stun him again. With a good hit stun. Yeah, he's not really utilizing Wonder Boy the best way possible. It's hanging too much in the boxing range. You got to be annoying with Wonder Boy. You got to stay elusive. It's funny because since Wonder Boy's a welterweight, he's only interested in taking fights is gonna get him to the title, but definitely would avoid a fight like this where a guy's chopping at your legs. Dropped him. Oh, and he's done. Wow. Okay. Sometimes it takes a while to get that finish by the cage. It takes a while, but that's pretty cool. That's just this is kind of like a little throwaway showcase. I might as well do it this way, Throw something on here for the Sunday. Because we know we got a couple showcases coming up for this upcoming pay-per-view. We have Israel Adesanya taking on Sean Strickland. We have Bam Bam Tuivasa taking on Alexander Volkov. I don't know if anybody else is on that card that's in the game. I gotta double check. But those are like the first 4 individuals that come to mind. So I'll try to get showcases done for them this week. As a matter of fact, I think after this weight class, right? This is welterweight and middleweight. I think next is light heavyweight and heavyweight. So I can actually try and get some Tuivasa and Volkov. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Romero 17. Hope you guys appreciate this quick little Sunday showcase. Much love. Take care and have a wonderful day.